we're back at it. Shelley's been digging down on the bottom there.
Yeah.
And did a few little things. There was it's a broken pie plate.
A lot of broken stuff.
Enamel, green, but look at the green marble. Isn't that pretty? It's got big holes in it, but somebody might want it. Hang on the wall. Oh, that was kind of pretty too, wasn't it?
Caught my eye.
Yeah, look at that red. It's got like red, got grapes on it. That's kind of neat. A blue piece there.
I think I found a wheel earlier, but I'm not for sure.
Oh, what is it? Whoops.
Oops.
Oh, there it went. Rolled away. Wheels rolling away. Yeah, that might be a wheel. We'll have to
I don't know.
examine that and see what that is. Just a couple slicks here. There's a little slick hand-blown bottle. Amber hand-blown medicine bottle. Another little oval hand-blown. That one's actually got something on the bottom of that. This is MP & Co. MP & Company on the bottom. It's 3 IV, 4 ounce. MP & Company. All right. What you got there? A doodad?
Ah, doodad.
That is a pure, unadulterated doodad. Yep. So whatchamacallit. Thingamajig. There's the various names for these things.
Making me hungry.
I know, I'm getting hungry too. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to turn the camera back off. I thought, yeah, there you go. Hit into that stuff a little bit.
I'm one of those stubborn.
See what's in there. Yeah, I got to get down there and see what's in there.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yep, there's kind of a ash layer there where there isn't anything hardly in that. Below it and above it there is, though.
Yeah. Oops.
There's one. Hey, what's that? Is that in the hole?
No, it's got something on the side.
Hey,
I meant, yeah.
it does, doesn't it?
Oh.
2 ounces full measure. Oh boy.
There's some.
Yeah, 2
Coconut
ounces
juice.
full measure. Oh yeah, look at there. It is. You can hear right. I think it's all white.
Does that go to that?
Fizz and blow up. It's some kind of milky stuff. Could be like deadly ant poison or who knows. It's one of them little 1898 flasks. I'm not going to pour that out in here.
No.
That could be very bad. Yeah. That's one of them white face cream jars there. Do you? Alright. Way back in there. Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch.
Yeah, it's way down there.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well I think we'll turn the camera off for a little bit and we'll come back.
Type of
All right.
jugs, lids.
There's Shelley down in there. She's...
What? Are you recording?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I can edit out
You
stuff.
have to get in there.
Coming down the steps here. I had a broken jug.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Got lots coming out. Down
Is there
here.
really?
Oh, yeah.
You hit a good pocket?
I'll get... Oh, broken.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
broken.
Oh, no.
That's why he don't hit the bottom. I just... Oh.
Tim hit a good one. He pulled out a Sawyer's Eclipse Sarsaparilla from Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him and Paul.
Yay.
They paid their dues today and it paid off. So.
Praise God. We've been praying.
Yeah. That's right. The Lord answers prayer.
And it's in
Is it?
It's intact.
Wow.
I'm excited. So
Yeah,
it may
you're
take me
down
a
in
while.
there. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll come back when we get closer to it
Yeah.
then. Okay.
There's some bottles at the top, but I just gotta get this up.
Yeah. See what that is first.
They're whole.
Okay, Shelley's.
Oh, look. A baby's head, I think.
Oh, it's broke.
Aww, that's so cute.
It sure was, though. It was a bisque doll head.
There's a bottle by it. Maybe it'll be whole. Yep, it's whole,
Yeah.
but
Hey.
it's not much, I don't think.
Yep. Amber Slick. Pulled out a couple others. Here's the broken doll head. Got a couple more little half-pint whiskeys, hand blown. Alright.
Is that a bottle or is that a brick?
Alright. Shelley just pulled one out here. I don't know what it is. It's from Chicago. Let me see. Berry or something. Can't quite make it out. It's fancy though. It's like a cologne bottle. It looks like it's cracked. But... oh, hit an old paintbrush.
Oh, I was going to say, I think it's all paintbrush.
Yep. That thing is about seen its use. You see what's left of the brush there. Not much. Alright. Let's see if she gets anything else back in here. Uh-oh. Better come out. It's coming. Alright, we just had a little minor fall there.
Minor.
Yeah, there's going to be more coming, so hurry up.
Okay.
Go and pull that one out.
Oh,
Yeah, go
Lord.
ahead. Oh, it's a slick whiskey. She had a little jar there, some kind, and another. I don't know what that one was. That's another slick, looks like. Another slick, a little clear. Alright.
Here comes some bottles.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to the left now. We'll stay away
Where's
from
the
that
hand-
wall. Oh,
hand
here's a
digger?
hand digger.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah, there's more getting ready to fall.
okay.
Alright, we're coming back away from that side that's wanting to fall on us. And Shelley's got a couple down there she's working on. Neck sticking out there.
Yeah. My dog would be mad if I didn't come home.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Hey,
was
yeah, that's a little
noise.
bitty one. Didn't even see that one. Hey, that's a Heinz.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? You can still see part of the label. And
I
it's
think it
embossed on the
survived.
bottom.
Something protected
Yeah.
it.
That's a little sample Heinz Ketchup bottle. Still got some of the label hand blown. It's embossed on the bottom. H.J. Heinz Company. Sweet. That's a nice little bottle.
Right.
I'm going to try to save that label. May not preserve. Uh-oh.
You guys didn't see that?
Alright. Shelley's working on a... I don't know if you can see looks like a medicine bottle there. But it's a good trashy little area. It's up high. But, ooh, it's in there pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably whole, that means, huh?
Yeah. Good sign of it being whole. Looks like a double ring collar panel medicine.
Oh boy. How we got this one out of here?
Yeah. Could be like a Dr. Kilmer Swamp Root. It could be a Dr. Caldwell Syrup Pepsin. It's looking like a Dr. Kilmer Swamp Root to me. It's got that short neck. It's always fun to try to predict what something is, you know. Some of the bottles, some of them you just know right away what they are. Pretty unique bottle.
Okay,
Here it comes. What is it? Is it a Kilmer's? It is!
Yeah,
alright!
good job.
Yeah, it's a big size. Does it say the Great on it? Up in here on the top panel?
The Great.
The Great, yeah, there you go.
There's our brush.
That's a great Dr. Kilmer Swamp Root. Kidney, liver, and bladder remedy. So that's a little newer than the Cure. See, that side panel is plain. That side panel says Binghamton, New York. It is hand blown, but it's probably like right around 1908. I'm gonna guess 1910. But a nice bottle. All right. She's Pulling them out still. Uh-oh, is it caving?
Well,
There's
if
a
I pull on
Pine-X.
that, it's going to.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to not be underneath there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go check on the other crews and find out how they're doing. So.
Okay.
Hey!
Reef.
Really? Merry Christmas. Oh, is that cracked?
Got a hole in it too.
Oh, man, that's too bad. Merry Christmas.
Oh, look out.
Uh-oh, is it coming in? Oh, ooh, that wind is getting cold. Wow, it's freezing over here. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't have a good grip.
Oh, what a shame. Look at that. Merry Christmas.
I got so excited when I seen that I didn't even look.
It's got a hole in the side of it, doesn't it? Wow. There's a little atomizer.
It's cracked.
Cracked. Oh, man.
Yeah, we had a lot of cracked bottles.
A lot of them, yeah. Boy, look at the pile, though. Quite a pile of stuff.
Good pile.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go get some gloves on or something.
Yeah, it's getting real cold quick.
Yeah, it is. That temperature's dropping.
Yeah, it has been.
Wow. Look, what'd you hit now? Shelley's over here.
I just hit a Caldwell's, but
All
right
right.
after you left, I hit another swamp root.
Look at that. She got a Caldwell's and a swamp root.
Yeah.
Dr. Kilmer's. All right. Well, we're gonna keep it going in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come down. I had to go get some little warmer clothes.
You should probably tell them to watch those trees the way that wind's blowing.
I know it.
There's some up there, just branches.
Yeah, that's true. Them branches could crack off in there, couldn't they? Yeah, that wind is really starting to blow in here. Oh, she also got an amber SK's albuminized food. See it on the bottom. A couple little bottles there. Yeah, it's dropping temperature-wise quite a bit here, isn't it? Some other little slicks there. There's a Mr. Kilmer Swamp Root Liver and Bladder Remedy. That's the 7-inch size. Uh-oh, battery level low. What we just got?
Yeah, our battery keeps going dead, and we don't know why.
Big Schramm automatic sealer, half-gallon jar. Made in Schramm City.
All right.
2 blocks from where Paul and Brittany live, that jar was born.
So the rest that we find, we will clean up and show you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to show much more.
No, we're not.
Dr. Bell's Pine Tar Honey from
Alright.
Paducah, Kentucky, a nice old hand-blown one.
Sounds like someone's here. Woo! All right, there we go.
Yep.
We just found a shrimp.
Oh,
A Schramm jar.
yeah.
Y'all see how big it is?
Oh, a half gallon.
Yeah, big old half-gallon.
Oh,
And
cool
that's,
find.
yeah.
Well, you guys be safe.
Yeah, you need any gas money?
No, I'm good, Dad.
Are you
Thanks.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Here, I'm gonna record you for a while.
It's going dead.
Uh-oh, it's still going.
Barely.
You hop in there. Dig right in there quick. Dig fast.
Right in here?
Yep, there's a couple bottles sticking out in there.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry. Seen a net. Seen a net,
If
and I
you see
thought,
one, tell me.
okay. Shelley's just finishing out. Our battery's got
No
just seconds
juice.
left. I just keep
We
going
need
right in
no
there.
juice.
That looks like the best.
Okay. And I took my gloves off
Oh.
accidentally.
Okay, as our battery's running out, just wanted to really quickly show what we got here today. This is Shelley and I, what we just alone dug. Tried to show the best I could what the others were digging. But anyway, we'll do a cleanup, but we'll just do this for right now, just so in case something happens, we don't get to clean up. Give you kind of an idea what all we got here. So our battery's just about done for. But I'm going to box these up because it's getting cold and I'm afraid we might start having some freeze breakage. But all right, well we'll try to record just a little bit more down in the hole if there's any battery left. Hit anything?
Not ready yet.
Okay.
No, I just got this
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna keep at it until we gotta go. All right, Shelley's down here pulling them out.
Oh, no, guess what this one is?
Hey, did you get an owl?
Yeah.
All right, it's an owl druggist.
Yep.
Gillet's high grade extract. Yay.
That I thought was a slit coming out.
Oh,
right
cool.
After this thing that looks like a jar.
Okay.
I know the lid just came out.
Oh, okay. Well, I bet you it's.
Hopefully I can get that jar.
I bet that's a jar, yeah. If I can see it, but I can't see it, but. Yeah, Shelley's working on a jar in there. We're gonna try to just get a little bit more up in this zone before we leave. It's just gotten real cold on us here.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gone for the day, not because of the cold. I just had kids they have to get home to, and Tim's got a long drive. He's got over a 3-hour drive. It's sure nice to see him up there. But
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna have to turn that off. Okay, Shelley's working on something. We don't know what it is. It's green and yellow. Is it pottery?
Well, we had our regular flashlights from.
I know it. We left them in the
Still.
other van. Okay, go ahead and pull it out.
All right.
See what it is.
It is.
Oh, look at that. It is. It's a brown stoneware pitcher that's painted.
I am tickled pink.
Look at that. Yeah, somebody's painted that. That's what that is. It's a brown syrup pitcher, stoneware, that somebody painted yellow on top and green on the bottom. Look at that. That's cool. It was all.
Imagine that.
Yay.
Whew, that's cool. We got several things coming out. So.
Okay.
Boy, believe it or not, Dave just got in there
Yay.
digging and
Pulled out another one of them Hutches from Marshalltown. All right.
there's a little label on back. Where
Snyder
it's
and
all-
Larkin. Yeah. Look at it. It still had some of the label, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool. From Marshalltown, Iowa. All right. Shelley pulled one out.
Ain't down there no more. Just
I got
had a little
one.
cave in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Let me get that.
Got a couple slicks.
Let me get the light and try one last time. Maybe down in here it'll show a little bit. A nice little pocket there.
Yeah.
There's a little bottle sticking out in
Yeah,
there.
we're losing it quick.
Yeah.
Oh, one's showing, but we ain't gonna have time to get it out.
Camera going away. Hey, that's a three-sided. Oh, it's broke.
Aw,
Yeah.
that would have been neat.
Yep.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay.
Oh yeah, we got a perfect sunset for a perfect day.
End of a good day. Thank the Lord. God is good.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we're done with our dig, and this is not what we dug this last time. We're running behind on our cleanup, so I'm going to show what Paul and Brittany dug the last time they dug. So you may have seen some of these before. That's where they came from. I'm going to run through them real quick. We've just been so busy trying to keep up with the digging, so we're going to hurry up and talk about these, and then we'll get out some of the other stuff that we just dug yesterday on Sunday. So this first bottle they got is a Hood Sarsaparilla, real nice one from Lowell, Massachusetts, a nice hand-blown bottle. Those are worth about $20. And there goes Paul and Lily, his little daughter there. He just brought these by, got them cleaned up, so they've been real busy. Anyway, Armour's Digestive Ferments, Chicago. You'll probably remember some of these from the video there. That one's still got the cork in the top of it there. Armour Digestive Ferments, and hand blown. That's about a $20 bottle. Harper's Headache Remedy, Washington, D.C. Real nice old embossed hand blown medicine bottle. Sunken panels. And again, about $20. This is a clear bottle, but it's still got the violet ink in there. Paul was telling me when he cleaned that, he just decided to leave the ink in. And you can see it's coming out, and I'm not going to turn that bottle over. I think it's Carter's embossed on the bottom, but it's still full of ink. And you get that on you and it can be bad. So, but I thought that was interesting with the ink still in it. There's a real pretty emerald green Palmer. And that's like a cologne or toilet water bottle. You can see that real pretty color there, Palmer. And it's kind of a almost oval shape, round. And we get about $25 for those. Nice bottle from early 1900s. Very popular. Palmer out of New York. Mrs. Bauer's Favorite Bluing from Chicago. See, that's nice. This is one of the older ones that's a hand blown. I have seen those machine made before, but this is an older one. It's an aqua. Mrs. Bauer's Favorite Bluing. It's a $20, $25 bottle. And this is a little cute little boy eating a big slice of watermelon there. They dug that out of the bottom of that hole they dug last time. So that was kind of cool. And originally it would have been painted black. So yeah, but anyway, it's nice shape. And those are always worth $25, $30. There's a Cobalt John Wyeth and Brother. It has the time dose around the neck. They didn't find the cap to it, but we've got some extra caps. So if they don't find one, I'll give one to Paul and Brittany for that one. But anyway, that was patented in 1899, I believe, and you could turn the cap around and it'd say take next dose at there on that little ring, and you could turn the cap to when you take the next dose. So those are pretty cool. This is another real pretty bottle. It's a olive green Carlsbad mineral water, and you can see it's nicely whittled. Real pretty bottle. Nice olive green. I think it's an applied lip. Yeah, nice crude applied lip on there. Carlsbad LS. I don't know if that stands for Lithia Springs or what that is for sure, but anyway, that's a good $30 bottle. Yeah, it's real pretty. And a little Bromo Caffeine, competitor of Bromo Seltzer. That one's like a light cobalt. Maybe almost a sapphire blue there. Bromo Caffeine. It's a $20 bottle. And just a slick. It's a mineral water, hand blown. Real pretty bottle though. Makes a nice window, as you can see. Alright, and they got a Vinyl, little cod liver oil bottle. One of those Italian bitters bottles. It has no embossing on it, but nice big tall bottle. And a little mini lamp here, and has a brass collar on that. That's kind of cool. Little small lamp, night lamp. There's a drinking glass or jelly glass. Probably originally came with some kind of apple butter or dried beef, something in there, and it was reused as a drinking glass. It has little panels on it. That's cool. Yeah, Payne's Sarsaparilla, or Payne's Sarsaparilla, listen to me. Got the hoods on my mind. Anyway, it's a Payne's celery compound. Got a little bit of iridescence, but nice old hand-blown bottle from right around early 1900. And those are always worth about 20 bucks. This is a real nice old fruit jar. A Mason's CFJ Co. Improved. Consolidated Fruit Jar Company, that stands for when you see that monogram there. And on the back, it was made in Clyde, New York. I apologize again for my camera work here with the sun angle. I'm just trying to do the best I can to get these done. Move on to the next batch here. But just thought you might want to see some of these. A couple Liquizone bottles, little hand-blown medicine bottles. And California fig syrup there. It also is hand-blown. Most of the stuff is, we dig. We do hit some machine made, but anyway, Louisville and San Francisco on the side panels of that one. Those are about $20 a piece. And then you got a nice cigar jar here. It's got some embossing on the bottom. I can't remember what. I think it's got a crack though. But factory number 495, First District in Ohio. But yeah, that'll turn amethyst. Nice looking jar. Then I got 3 jugs that day. Nice brown shoulder one. This is almost a salt glaze on that. Then a little white jug here. They didn't get them cleaned up. Paul didn't have time to. This one's real nice. It says the Buckeye Pottery, Macomb, Illinois, on the bottom of that one. And that's kind of unusual for Buckeye. Usually the Buckeye jugs. They look more like this white one here. I've seen some of them and brown ones, but this is a odd shoulder, you know, squared shoulder jug from Buckeye. That's a nice piece there. That's probably worth 60 bucks or more. And these other jugs, you know, they're nice. All right, some ink bottles. There was a little, what's left of it, it's a globe or, you know, bottle for a lantern candy, like candy container. Would have had a brass or tin bottom and top, a little handle on it. Those were too corroded. Got a nice Hero Cross. Well, you can't see it. I apologize. It's a fruit jar lid liner, but you're not going to be able to see it because of the sun angle. But you see there's a nice cross in the middle of that. And they had some nice little doodads here. There's a horse's back there. Being careful with my words here. Black transfer printed china. There's some legs. That's about all. Legs. I'll leave that alone. Alright, there we are. And a hood, or a Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce with a glass stopper. Yeah. Alright, well that was that. Here's an old little, there you go, little flower pot. Okay, well that was from the last time. So now we're done with them, so now let's move on. And now we're up to February 28th. This is the stuff that Brittany and CJ pulled out of that deep hole that they were working on. It's about 10 foot deep. And we'll show these, and then we'll show the ones that Paul and Tim Lang dug. And then I'll finally show the ones that Shelley and I dug. So we're just kind of dividing them up that way, so it's not all so overwhelming at one time. So yeah, one of my favorite things they got was a real cool pickle bottle. Around the shoulder here it says Hayward's Military Pickle. And you see it's got a nice crude applied lip on that one. So I think that's an English bottle, but that's pretty cool. And nice bottle, probably worth 25-30 bucks. And there's a Ayers Cherry Pectoral from Lowell, Massachusetts, hand blown, 1890s, early 1900 era. And that was a real popular bottle for coughs and colds, different things. That's about a $25 bottle. Cute little amber cone ink. It says Sanford's on the bottom. And again, that's just over 100 years old. That's probably a $25 bottle there. And this was a medicine, a Dr. Claus's liniment. It's actually a St. Louis bottle. Don't see too many of those. It's fairly scarce. Nice bottle there. And another little hand-blown cobalt bottle. No name on it, but it's pretty. So let me keep all those. And there's a sperm sewing machine oil. Kind of hard to read, but it does say sperm sewing machine oil on it. And that was oil actually from an actual sperm whale that was hunted almost to extinction. And that bottle's probably from the 1890s. And we usually get about $20 out of those. And this was probably their best bottle. Really cool. On the applied oval seal on the shoulder, it says Groms and Ulrich, Chicago. And it's a hand-blown bottle with an applied lip on there. Real pretty olive green. And sun's going down, so we're probably gonna not be able to get too much of the color in these, but that's a real nice whiskey bottle from 1880s or 90s. Not real sure. I haven't had one of these for a while, but it's probably a good $70 bottle anyway. Peptomangan, Gude in parentheses. It was Gude's Peptomangan. It was a heart medicine. This particular one doesn't have the heart on the bottom, but it is hand blown. So anyway, it's 6-sided, and that's a $15 or $20 bottle. And this is interesting. It's an olive oil bottle, and look at that. It's still got the olive oil in it. It's kind of solidified in there, yellow like that. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I'm glad they left that in there. That stuff's hard to get off of your brushes and stuff, what's on there, but a little hand blown one from the 1890s, early 1900s. Stonemart Ink Bottle. This particular one doesn't have anything stamped on it. Usually they'll say P&J Arnold from J. Bourne from London, England. But this is an unembossed one. Nice one though anyway, $25 bottle. Alright, come down here, we got some beer bottles. This one is a Henning Brewing Company Brewers from Mendota, Illinois. Nice blob top bottle. That's from 1890s. There's a lemon Whorehound Rockin' Rye. That one says on it. Says it on the both sides. You see, Whorehound Lemon Rockin' Rye. That was a liquor bottle. It's kind of got a twist neck on it, hand blown. And a Hoster beer bottle from Columbus, Ohio. Nice blob top one. And these beer, that one from, it's chipped on the bottom, but it would probably be worth $35 if it wasn't, maybe 40. And sounds like an auctioneer, isn't it? 30, 35, I hear 40, 45, 45. Well, okay, enough of that. Shelley and I have been going to auctions lately. The Whorehound Rockin' Rye, early 1900s, and it's about a $20, $25 bottle. The Hoster beer, also 20 bucks. A couple pair of little Bonnie Brothers from Louisville, Kentucky. It's got the grain on it, and those are nice little bottles. We usually get about 40 bucks a piece for those, maybe a little more. They're nice. And that's a real dark ABGM Co. beer there. It's made in Belleville, Illinois by the Adolphus Busch Glass Manufacturing Company, and I'm not sure, I guess it's an olive amber, real dark color. And a hand-blown Clinton Bottling Works from Clinton, Illinois. There's just a typical green wine bottle with a big kick up in it. And they got a Curtis Brothers Preservers from Rochester. It's an older hand-blown one. Got the little ribs all around it. And a great big chemical bottle there, hand-blown. Probably used in a drugstore by a druggist. Might have had carbolic acid. Might have had embalming fluid. Who knows what was in there. But it has no embossing on it. I don't think there's anything on the bottom. Nope. But nice one anyway. And there's a few other little things. There's a couple ink bottles there. That one's still got some Violent ink in it. And you see there's a salt shaker with a ruby flashed. And it's got etched little plants in it. And it's beat up, but that would be nice. A Lizzie beer bottle. You got a little blue graniteware pan. It's real solid. And a Western Stoneware Company. Real nice step-shouldered jug. It's got one little chip there on the lip, but really nice. So they did good. Good job, Brittany and CJ. Did good that day. So, all right. Well, that's what they got. Now, let's clean these off the window. We'll see what Tim and Paul dug. Okay, I think we got just enough daylight left to show what Tim and Paul dug out of their hole there yesterday. It was on Sunday afternoon. And they came right down on a bad spot, unfortunately, but at least they were able to get some decent bottles here. So we'll show those real quick. And another Hood's Sarsaparilla. That one says Hood's Compound Extract Sarsaparilla. That's a little different than the other one that we showed. And again, it's about a $15, $20 bottle. That's got a little iridescence on it, kind of pretty. So, and their best bottle was a Dr. A.P. Sawyer's Eclipse Sarsaparilla. It's real nice. It's got an eclipse, sun and moon embossed on it. You see Dr. A.P. Sawyer's. It says on the front panel, Eclipse Sarsaparilla. And that's out of Chicago. I've got one in my collection that has the labels on it, and those are nice bottles. I'm not sure the value, but I think it's probably over $100 on that one. That's a really good bottle. And they got a big, tall, green, hand-blown liquor bottle there. Kind of pretty color anyway, almost a lady's leg neck. And a little Lee and Perrins sauce bottle. got the stopper. They were lucky to at least get the glass stopper with it too, so that's kind of cool. $20 bottle. A green Capers bottle that's all beat up. It's got a big chip and cracks on it, but it's still pretty, isn't it? I think so. Pretty window bottle. 1890s hand-blown bottle. Right next to it's another hand-blown bottle of Hamlin's Wizard Oil. Hamlin's on one side, Wizard Oil on the other. And it's one of their later bottles, probably just before they went to machine-made bottles. It's probably in the early 1900s period. But that was a interesting bottle. It goes way back. There's Ponnold examples of that we've dug from Chicago. And actually the company started in Cincinnati. There's open Ponnold bottles from Cincinnati, little oval bottles. But anyway, this is an interesting bottle. Story maybe we'll tell some other time. They had traveling medicine shows, but that's a good $20 bottle. And the beer bottle that was stuck in that frozen clump of dirt there ended up being embossed around the base. Schmick Breweries, Freeport, Illinois. And it's almost a honey amber color. So that's kind of nice. That ought to be a $20 bottle or more. It has a little condiment bottle. Has little hand-painted raised vines and flowers on it. And it was a ground lip or knocked off top, rough, burst top they call it. And threaded lip. Would have had a little lid with a shaker type lid. The lid crumbled up, didn't come off, came off of there. But there's a nice one. It's a Saxoners Bitter Quill. Real nice crude whittling to that one. And good bold embossing on the bottom. Saxoners Bitter Quill, Hunyadi Janos. A nice mineral water bottle. That's a $20 bottle. And they got a nice little whiskey flask. It's a Merry Christmas inside a Christmas wreath. It's hand blown. Unfortunately, it's got a hole in the side of it, but it displays good from the front. See? Merry Christmas. It's threaded collar, but it is hand-blown bottle from turn of the century. And they got a Marine Eye Remedy here from Chicago. Hand-blown. A little hand-blown grape juice concentrate bottle. It says Royal Purple. Shelley and I dug one. It's a little bit taller bottle from that same company. It said Lawton, Michigan on the bottom of them. So that's where they're from. And a real popular Garrett and Company American Wines. Wow, that's about the boldest embossed one I think I've seen. And it says St. Louis, Norfolk. And it's got an eagle on it and a shield and grapes. And it's got the Confederate flags on it, as you see on both sides. And yeah, that's a real nice one there. So hand blown. It's from early 1900, probably around 1912. Those are good bottles. That's probably about a $35 bottle. And a pretty golden amber. It's kind of variated colors in that. Looks like maybe it's just my eyes, but looks like it's got kind of lighter colors and darker colors streaked in there. And it is an applied lip on there, but nice old kind of kicked up bottom. Cool looking bottle. That's a nice one. And an olive oil bottle, kind of a tall one. Clear one, that'll turn amethyst. Yeah, I got a Clinton Bottling Works. Looks like it's got a crack, but still nice. Those are pretty scarce. Nice older looking shoe fly or coffin flask there. That one's probably from 1880s. We dig those out of privies that shape with them paneled sides like that. So yeah, that was a nice older one. Wish that would have had embossing on it. There's a nice ink bottle, Sanford. It's got the SMCO monogram on there, and one of the sunken panels stand for Sanford Manufacturing Company out of Chicago. 1915 era ink bottle. About 15 bucks. Alright, so that's about it. They got a couple of real nice Oriental type plates. Somebody liked Oriental stuff there. And they had quite a few clears. We just showed a couple there as examples. Wine bottle. That's our broken Lithauer stomach bitters, invented 1864 by Joseph Lowenthal. Nice bottle. Broken insulator. Got some cups here. Ironstone dish. These two things here, I'm not sure if those are tokens or what they are. I don't see any name on there, but we may clean them up a little bit better. My little kids' toy things, or I'm not sure what those are, but they found two of them, whatever. They look like they're made out of aluminum, but alright. Ink bottle. Sanford's ink. Okay. Well, that was that, and then we're gonna try to show what Shelley and I dug. I don't know if we're gonna get it in here tonight or not. We're still cleaning stuff. We've had a busy day. Had to pack a lot of stuff for eBay, but we want to thank you for watching. If we don't get to the rest of it, we appreciate your patience with us. We're so thankful to have all of you in your comments, and we'll be back to digging again this week. The weather's starting to get a little better, and we hope everybody can get out and enjoy this weather. Even if you don't dig, we hope you can get out and walk in the woods, and keep in touch with us. Let us know how you're doing, and if you have any digging spots or hear about something, we'd probably be interested in coming and help you dig. So, alright, well, contact us, and we'll see you in the next video. And we actually did get our stuff washed up from yesterday. This is Shelley and I, what we dug on Sunday, February 28th, the last day in February, and the sun's going down, so I gotta hurry. We got a little pint Mason's SG Co. Patent date November 30th, 1858 jar, ground top, real nice little jar, and that's probably worth around 30 bucks. Hall's Guitar Cure from Cheney and Company. It's out of Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, I believe. A little hand-blown guitar cure. And that's probably about a $15–20 bottle. This was one of my favorite bottles we got. It's an M.B. Glazebrook Druggist, Kinney, Illinois. Kinney's a little small town north of Decatur there, between Decatur and Bloomington. And that's only the second one of the bottles from Kinney I've ever seen. The other one was different than that, but anyway, you can see inside it was some gook, and I put my brush in there, and it's like cod liver oil. So I didn't clean it anymore. I was really rushed for time here. So that's a nice little bottle, probably turn of the century. A couple sizes of Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root. This is the 7-inch size Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Remedy. And the tall size, which says The Great on it. And it's also a remedy. Both of these are from probably right after 1906, probably 1910 era. But the big one's worth about $29. The small one's probably worth $20, $25. Nice bottles, both hand blown. Shelley pulled this thing out. It was really cool. It's hand blown with an applied top on it, and it's a real pretty color. It's almost like a sea green color, kind of an off color of aqua green. It's nothing on it, but I guess it was a mineral water bottle, but real pretty. I kind of like that. It's got a nice big bubble in the shoulder here. Bottom's kind of different on it, you can see. So that's a nice bottle. That probably ought to be worth $35. We got a pair of these Snyder and Larkin Marshalltown Iowa Hutches. Surprisingly, those were both come out intact. So those are nice bottles. Not sure the value on those. Probably $35, somewhere around in there. And there's Shelley's lamp. You can see a little milk glass lamp. That's about all we could salvage of the collar it was on. A little brass threaded collar. Had threads in here. And there was the burner. She found those right when she pulled it out. Those were still in the hole there. They come off of it. But anyway, so it was a little mini lamp. You can kind of get an idea of what it looked like there. It was a burner. It would have had a little chimney. So real cute little miniature lamp from 1890s, early 1900 period. It's got flowers embossed around it. It's probably I don't know, pretty close to a $50 piece, you know, equipped. Nice. There's a little sample Heinz Ketchup. I tried to preserve the label here. You can see it's keystone shape, which was their trademark. I just can't make out what it says on it. But on the bottom, it's embossed H.J. Heinz Company. I don't know. It's got patent date or something on it. But anyway, that's a cool little bottle there. Probably $25 bottle. And get down to the bottom row here. I'm trying to hurry before I lose all my daylight. It's a little Dr. Bell's Pine Tar Honey embossed on the side panels. The E.E. Sutherland Medicine Company, Paducah. It's hand blown with a little hand tooled double ring collar. It's a $20 bottle. Hand blown Watkins. Those bottles had medicines, flavoring extracts. The company put out a lot of different products, and this was a pretty old bottle. It's hand blown, and it's $15 or $20. Amber Ozomulsion, and another one of the many patent medicines that was popular in the early 1900s. It's a $20 bottle. Very common in our area, Caldwell Syrup Pepsin from Monticello, Illinois. And that's one of the older ones, hand blown with a hand tooled double ring collar. And it's $15, $20 maybe. Horlicks Malted Milk. Nice aqua one from Racine, Wisconsin. And I usually get around 20 for those. Pepto-Mangangude. You showed one earlier that they dug. This one's the one that's got the heart on it. Dr. A. Gude and Company. And with the trademark heart on the bottom. And it was a medicine good for the heart. And that'd probably be worth about 20 to 25 because it's got the heart on it. It's an amber jar. It says Esque's Albuminized Food. Patent, I think it's 1898, something like that. But anyway, it's probably worth $15. Two of the Gillett's high-grade extracts with the owl on the moon. I just love those bottles. They're just neat with the owl on the moon there. It's from Chicago. That was a nice, bold, embossed one there. $25 a piece on those. Schramm Automatic Sealer. And again, I always say, made my old hometown of Schramm City. Paul lives just 2 blocks away, Paul and Brittany and their family, from where this jar was made. Yeah, around 1905 to 1912. Half-gallon size. Nice one there. $35, $40 on that one. Somewhere in that bouts. 30. A little milk glass. Larkin Company cold cream jar. It says Larkin Company Buffalo on the bottom of it. Nice design. Didn't get the lid for it, but sometimes you dig those with lids. It's $15 or $20. Nice little food bottle with some design on it. See around the bottom? Little fluted, some kind of sauce bottle. Kind of cool. Hand blown. I apologize for rushing. It's just that we're going to run out of daylight here, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. And you can see a couple of the jugs we got. Didn't have time to wash that one up. This one's it's a little brown stoneware pitcher with a pour spout on it, syrup pitcher. And Shelley pulled that out, and it was painted. We didn't know what it was down in the hole like that. But this side's not so well. It's kind of got some rust and stuff on it. But they had yellow at the top and green on the bottom. Somebody had painted that. I don't know if they were sold that way or whether somebody did it later. Kind of neat little hand done thing though. Another little jug. This is a real nice one. It's almost got like a square shoulder on it, you see. And I don't believe it's marked on the bottom. No name on it, but a real nice one with a plied handle. That'll probably be about a $40 jug, $35. And we got another Rebecca at the Well. You can see, there she is, Rebecca at the Well. Little teapot. It's kind of beat up, chipped, got the spout broken. But a nice one. Probably from 1880s, somewhere in there. And just a few other little things. A couple ink bottles here. I think that's a Carter's. It's an odd one though. Carter's number 517, I believe. It's kind of an unusual one. There's a little ink bottle. Still got the violet ink in there. A little hand blown. There's another Sanford's aqua one. There's a Gebhard Eagle Chili Powder. That's out of New Braunfels, Texas. Real popular stuff. I think it's still on the market. Gebhard Eagle Chili Powder. This is probably around 1918. And 2 sizes of the old mentholatums. This one's embossed vertically. Well, I thought this was embossed. Yeah, it's embossed somewhere there. It's hard to read though. It's hard to see. Something about mentholatum, I believe. But alright. And a little lid. 1898 patent. A whiskey flask there. Yeah. So anyway, whew, made it. Got through. Got a few other things over here in the box, just little pretty things that we dug. We're probably going to put together a little group of those for some folks, and a couple ketchups there. We had a bunch of other bottles. I think we got like 50 or 60 slicks, clear ones. But thank everybody for watching. I know this was a long video, and we'll try not to make it so long next time, but thank you so much, and we appreciate all of your comments. And again, for those of you who have subscribed, God bless you. Thank you so much. It really does help us, and we're going to be on the road again. We got a lot going on, so stay with us. We got a lot more digging coming up. Contact us at the end. We'll leave our email address. You can get a hold of me directly that way, and comment through our YouTube here. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.